students at Kent State set fire to the ROTC building. But why are they doing this, U.S.? We have the information.
Yes, rioters are outraged at what's going on in the Vietnam War. The cause for such actions are based on President Nixon's call for more soldiers, which was televised throughout every American home on April 30th.
Now, faced with these three options, this is the decision I have made. In cooperation with the armed forces of South Vietnam, attacks are being launched this week to clean out major enemy sanctuaries on the Cambodian-Vietnam border. A major responsibility for the ground operations is being assumed by South Vietnamese forces. For example, the attacks in several areas, including the Parrot's Beak that I referred to a moment ago, are exclusively South Vietnamese ground operations under South Vietnamese command, with the United States providing air and logistical support. There is one area, however, immediately above Parrot's Beak, where I have concluded that a combined American and South Vietnamese operation is necessary. Tonight, American and South Vietnamese units will attack the headquarters for the entire communist military operation in South Vietnam. This key control center has been occupied by the North Vietnamese and Viet Cong for 5 years in blatant violation of Cambodia's neutrality. This is not an invasion of Cambodia. The areas in which these attacks will be launched are completely occupied and controlled by North Vietnamese forces. Our purpose is not to occupy the areas. Once enemy forces are driven out of these sanctuaries and once their military supplies are destroyed, we will withdraw. These actions are in no way directed to the security interests of any nation. Any government that chooses to use these actions as a pretext for harming relations with the United States will be doing so on its own responsibility and on its own initiative, and we will draw the appropriate conclusions.
In the televised event, Nixon announced the United States had invaded the country of Cambodia and therefore needs 150,000 more soldiers. Many of the soldiers that are drafted are at the age of college students.
It is exactly for this reason that many college students are rioting, because of the people they know going to Vietnam.
Now, it's important to remember that college students are protected from being drafted at the reason of being enrolled in college.
Now we go back to Jose, who is talking to college students at Kent State.
So, what's your overall opinion on the police here at Kent State?
Okay, I see the reason why they're here, but I don't think they have the right to kill us.
Do you know why they shot at you?
Well, we set fire to the ROTC building, and I guess that's, like, kind of violent, but we shouldn't die.
Do you think that was a smart idea to set fire to an ROTC building?
No, not really. But, I mean, if we're protesting against something and we have to, like, get attention, we'll get it.
So, you think setting fire to a building got you attention? And do you think it was a good intention to set fire to the building?
We meant good intentions. Did it turn out right? No, because 4 of us ended up dying. But...
well, you heard it here. You gotta do what you gotta do to get attention.
Today we bring you an update on the situation with college campuses rioting against the war. Yesterday on May 14th, 10 days after the Kent State shootings, police fired weapons in another college campus.
This incident took place in Mississippi on Jackson State University's campus, an all-black college. Many speculations lead us to believe that the officers who fired had no evidence against the students that would have caused such extreme measures.
Yes, not only are people enraged because the Kent State massacre repeated, but for something else also. Why don't you tell us what that is?
The incident at Kent State caused a lot of outrage between students, but also with older age groups. Now with the Jackson State shootings, it is not receiving the same outrage as Kent State. Due to the color of the population of the school, many are not paying nearly as much attention and care as the shootings. Many African Americans are enraged because many of them have been sent to fight in the war because their country demands it, even though their country does not fully accept them. We leave you with this picture here of an African American holding a very powerful sign that depicts the point of view of many. Now I will read the names of those who died. William Schroeder, age 20, Sandra Schroeder, age 19, Allison Cross, age 19, Jeffrey Miller, age 20, Philip Lafayette, James Earl Green.
Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going on.